to conclude everything up, I just have to say that Atomic Habits, you are wrong. Just like that, it is impossible to create an ideal human being in this real world. Is this you? Are you feeling like even though you are giving much more effort, you are not getting the results that you want? You are walking through that path of success that many YouTubers show you. They show you that exact path. Do this, do this, do this, and do this, and you will gain success. You will gain like results that you want, but you are not getting them. So what's the reason? Even if you are someone who have watched my previous video about how to actually fix your life, how to start improving in your life, and you are facing difficulties, then why is it? Why doesn't it work? Each and every single time you try to improve yourself, you just find it in a loophole. At the end, you all just feel regret, empty, despair. Why is it? Before telling you about the science behind why are you even feeling this way, or why are you even going through this phase, let's first talk about an evidence from a book, Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. In this book, James Clear describes the graph of self-improvement. He shows it as what we expect is much higher than how we originally begin. When we begin, the graph tends to fall downwards, then only goes upwards, creating a semicircle within that graph. And that semicircle is named as the Valley of Disappointment by James Clear. But in my opinion and my personal experience, this graph is completely wrong. This graph is busted. Now let me tell you why. Now, this is the graph that I have redesigned from that graph. I've taken some inspirations, I've taken some actions, I've taken some measures that I felt were accurate because it applied to my life, and I hope it applies to yours. So what I have done is I've created a kind of like a DNA structure. So whenever we are trying to self-improve ourselves, there comes a point, obviously the Valley of Disappointment is there, the semicircle is there, but there is an upper semicircle as well in the graph, and that is called the Valley of Enjoyment. And whenever you are in this Valley of Enjoyment, if you are in those 3 days of your beginning, like you watch a video and for 2 days you are a Greek god, you do everything right, you like jog in the morning, like read books in the evening, go to bed at time, wake up early in the morning, do what your parents say, make a relationship right. Yeah, that is you. Up to 3 days, you enjoy the Valley of Enjoyment. And after that comes the Valley of Disappointment. And you feel like everything is gone, everything is lost. Why isn't it working out? I did it all well. I did it according to that YouTuber. He told me to do it. Why is not it working? Why it is not working? Why? So the simple word is you are in the Valley of Disappointment. You are going to face it. It is a universal truth. Do you think that me, who make videos every day, is a top class notch athlete? Do you feel like I read 8 hours a day, keep my parents happy all of the time, make my relationship right every time? Do you think that I'm a perfect human being? In science, we have a concept of a perfect machine or ideal machine. And let me tell you something, it is not possible to create an ideal machine in real life. Just like that, it is impossible to create an ideal human being in this real world. let me tell you something. Everybody you look up to, doesn't matter if it is Elon Musk, Hamza Ahmed, anybody, I don't know. Like, you can even take me as an inspiration. I am not an ideal human being. I do make mistakes. Today I didn't work out. That's why I have not got any pump in my body. Today I just finished my exams. Now my holidays are there. Today I was not feeling well. I wasn't feeling confident enough to tell somebody that I liked her. Why is that? Because I'm not an ideal human being. I am in that path as well. Whenever I'm feeling low, I know that it's just the valley of disappointment. And there's a big difference in knowing that you are in that state and feeling that you are stuck in that state. So to conclude everything up, I just have to say that Atomic Habits, you are wrong. James Clear, I don't know if you want to sue me, then sue me, but you are wrong. Practically using your formulas all break down. That's why I gave up hope on self-help books. If you have watched my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. You need to find answers within yourself. You need to read books until you have the ability to question yourself. Self-questioning is the key. So always remember, this is the part of the process. I've already talked about it in I guess the second principle of the first video, but I'm telling it again once now, that everything goes through a phase of pain. But let me rephrase that sentence. Everything goes through a phase of pain now and then, often to feel that happiness. You can extend the time period of the valley of enjoyment, but you can't permanently make it there. It is the rule of the nature. You will go up and you will go down. The only thing you can do is extend it. Like, let me tell you, let me be honest with you, I most probably haven't fapped in like 2 to 3 weeks. That's what I think. Yeah, it has been that much time. So I'm extending my valley of enjoyment, and even if one day I relapse or I just go into that same habit, I know it is just the dark days of my life. It is just the valley of disappointment. If I stick to those rules, if I just keep that mentality, I will again get in sleep, I will again be starting to work. Just remember, this is all the valley of disappointment. You are not a disappointment. The day is the disappointed day. It is not a bad life, it's just a bad day. So that's all I have to say right now. Thanks for watching.